Okay, that's Jackie. She's saying, are you okay? Hey, 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 this is part two. Let me know if you can hear us and see us. We had some technical difficulties during the first part. I've posted part one of the live, so you come on in and let me know if you can see us. We're about to get started with part two with author and speaker Shannon Morgan. There we go. There we go. There you go. So, ladies, tell us real quick, did the video totally stop after a minute? Need some feedback real quick. Hey, Linda. Let me know if the video stopped at any point on the first part. Was the live feed still going? Was the live feed still going earlier before the break? There you go. Those are my folks. All right. And we're back.
Okay.
And we're back. We're back. We are back live in studio with Shannon Morgan, author of Mr. Right Meets Misunderstood. And we've been having some wonderful conversation with this young lady here, wise beyond her years, helping this lady here with some relationship advice. So maybe I'm going to get it right in season 51. We're going to get it right. So, Shannon, we are back, and for the balance of our time, first, let me just say, if you don't have this book, please, you've got to get it. Please, any age can glean off of this material here. It's very good.
They can get it from Amazon.com.
Amazon.com. So when we get to the end, she's going to let everyone know where you can get this book, so you can get some really healthy advice on your baggage, your partner's baggage, and everybody else's baggage. So Shannon, we're going to talk about where do you see yourself going now? What are you working on now?
So what I'm working on now is I'm playing with the title. So I'm working on a book that I prematurely titled Becoming Misunderstood, which is kind of like a sequel to Mr. Right Meets Misunderstood. This book is about the woman becoming whole, the woman understanding who she is, what she wants, and being unafraid to tell the world about it. And understanding that and what you want and who you are is ever changing. Like our glow up is ever changing. So just because you want something different next week does not mean anything. But when you present yourself to someone, tell them what it is that you want right here and right now, because there are people that we interact with and experiences that grow us. So I'm not expecting people to be stuck. I don't want anybody to think I'm going to be stuck. I hope to be different. Maybe not in a week, but I just hope to grow. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's my new baby.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're looking forward to that. So, what's the estimated delivery date of this baby? Another year or?
So fresh? No, honestly, I hope it doesn't take that long.
Okay.
Because the way I'm creating this one is that I'm getting feedback from people. So I'm going to reach out to you.
Okay.
You know, for like a testimony.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm taking their testimonies and going from there.
Okay.
So I'm feeding. I don't want it to be just from my personal experience.
Okay.
But people don't need to hear about me.
Well,
because
good.
I'm not the most wisest. And I haven't gone through everything. And I mess up too. And I learn from listening to other people's stories.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, we're looking forward to that. So, and you said you may reach out to others for a collaboration.
Yeah.
And okay, so
it's not really a collaboration.
Not a collaboration.
It's not really. I guess that's a good way to put it. I hope. Maybe it is. I didn't look at it like that. I did because it's more of what I have to say and just like a paragraph of their personal testimony. What took them from being the misunderstood woman to becoming misunderstood. And it does not have to be about relationships. This is in the work. Yeah, because like I said, we're not just women seeking relationships with a man. Like that's not who we are. That's not all we want. But I feel like we're trapped in this idea like that's all we like we got a man, we got a husband, we're gonna get married, we're gonna get like no.
There's
Like
more
it's
to it
more
than that.
to it than that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's going to be good because I know at some point, I do want to talk, to women about, on the show that, about your other relationships, your girlfriend relationships, things like that, because sometimes we try to grab a hold on to these relationships with females that we think we want because it looks a certain way, but it really is not the place for us. And I have struggled with that for a long time. And I'm just really recently, understanding and coming to the realization of saying, you know what? And I just posted that yesterday. I'm like, no, I'm really not okay with that.
Right.
I'm really not okay.
That.
And it's like, I'm just going to start, trying to love my own space more and just praying that the Lord will bring that tribe. That's one of those buzzwords. And, in my space that is, healthy for me and that I can thrive. So that's going to be a good book. Speak to someone who may be thinking about writing a book. Hey, Jackie. Hey, Kimberly. Yeah, this is how I knew something was wrong with the live feeds because all my ladies are now chiming in. So thank you for joining us. What would you say to someone who may be thinking about publishing a book? What advice would you give them? Did you self-publish?
Yes, I self-published. Fiction or nonfiction, do your research. Because even in a fiction book, you can create your own world, but just, do your research so you can make sense. Find a good editor. Be patient. Don't let people influence you. Get people that you trust, people that you might not even know to read. Don't be afraid to share your work before it's published. People are always thinking that somebody's going to steal your work.
Right.
Nobody's going to steal your work. I feel like everybody does the same thing. We just present it in a different package. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going to steal your work. And like I self-publish. It's perfect if you have somebody to publish it. That's not. I used to work for a publishing company, so that's not necessarily. I don't want to. It's not the easiest route. The easiest route is self-publishing, and because we have this social media platforms, you can promote yourself like to the heavens. You know what I mean? So, that's it. Do your research. Be patient with yourself. Trust people, and put your work out.
Yeah,
I love reading.
Okay. Yeah, and and when you say, it's a good environment now, it's a good climate to do the self-publishing piece, because, you call the shots.
Yeah.
And you are the queen of social media
Who?
marketing. You, because
me?
you're helping me.
Oh.
Because from the amount of stuff I know and what you're teaching me, of what you have to do. And, my brother's always, chiming in, telling me that, marketing is key.
Yes.
So when you, have, published your book and all of that, where else do you see yourself going? Are you speaking anywhere? Are you going to have any book signings in the near future with the book?
We are planning a cocktails and conversations for March where we discuss the book. We just had a book signing and a conference in New Jersey back in October. We don't have anything booked right now aside from the event that we're planning ourselves. But yep, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Let me know if you need us.
Okay, definitely. So, Shannon, how can they contact you if they want to get the book? They may want to invite you to some group sessions when they want to talk about this. How can they reach you?
I would love that. They can reach me through my Instagram page, like through direct message, which is Shannon Shanae, on, what is it? Shannon Shanae on Thursday? Mm-hmm. Shannon Shanae. I changed the name so much. Shannon Shanae, ShanNNON Thursday. Y'all know how to spell that. Or you can reach me at my Gmail, which is ShannonSMorgan@gmail.com. That's how you can reach me to book. That's how people typically reach out to us, through direct messaging or emailing us.
Okay, awesome. So if they want you to sign that book, will there be anything on the site that will allow them to get the book signed? Oh, not from Amazon.
Not from Amazon.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Because that's coming straight from their warehouse.
Okay. All right, Miss Shannon. Well, in the few moments we have left, is there anything else you want to talk about with the book?
I would like to just express how passionate I am about women not relinquishing their self-worth for the sake of a relationship. I believe that God designed whoever is going to be for us. He is out there. Even to men, she is out there. Stop settling. Like, we have so much, and we get into these relationships where we feel less than because we weren't designed to please that person. Like, we're not designed for that person. So, when you feel that, you fall back, get out, and just wait, be patient, keep working on yourself, working on building a good friendship so you can have a support system, involve yourself with family, go volunteer. There's so many things going on. People need help at the shelters. Did you hear about that lady in Chicago? I think it was. Yeah,
yes.
That's so much for us to get involved in. This is the year of the woman, and I've been feeling that way for many years now. So every year we just get stronger. Just involve yourself in things that are going to strengthen you as a woman. And when that man come, girl, you're gonna be on fire. He ain't gonna know what hit him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just work on developing who you are as a person and being confident in that person. That's my best advice. I go through that all the time. I'm always redeveloping myself and reminding myself of who I am when I feel low. We're human.
Okay, so do you have any pieces of advice, or like you said, go to the shelter, find a good girlfriend group, do all of that, so you suggest these things to us women like me. Start a radio show or something, right?
Yeah, for real.
So do that to occupy your time. And I do have I would say a support system that will call me on the carpet,
Okay, I like that.
when it needs to be, and it's not necessarily women. Actually, my brother calls me on it all the time, but without judgment.
Right.
And that's a key piece.
Knowing that person who can call you out and
right,
not judge you.
and not judge you, because that, helps you to open up. So Shannon, have you found your Mr. Right? There he is. In studio with us tonight. There's Mr. Right. Yeah. So she is speaking from experience.
I am. Like, when we wrote this book, sorry, Mikey. When we wrote this book, he'll hang me. We weren't even married yet. Okay. So this actually helped me. It really did. And when I feel low, honestly, I was out searching for information from all these random places, and somebody bought the book, and I had a book in my home, a brand new book, so I was going to take it back to the person. And I was opening it to sign it, and I accidentally opened it to a part in the book. And it spoke to me. And I'm sitting here searching all over the internet, looking at these Instagram people, you know what I'm saying, buying all these books and looking at all these YouTubes. And I had my own advice. Sometimes we got to be reminded of what we already know. And I knew what I wrote, and what I wrote works. I don't need to go searching anywhere else. You know what I mean? Everybody's advice don't have the Lord in it. Everybody's advice don't have love in it. It's just written, just like they want to say something. They want to become popular. We wrote this book with a purpose, and at the end of this journey, I wanted to make sure families, black families especially, were strong. There's a lot of broken families in our culture, and so there's a lot of love in this book, and it transformed my thinking. It really did. So I mean, although I did write it, I wrote it a long time ago, y'all, and it worked for me just not too long ago.
Right. It works today.
Yeah.
This is
right.
timeless. This is timeless information, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Jackie said, oh, she's the young lady who wrote the book with Brother Mike. Yes, this is her. That's her brother, and this is Linda Tribble's daughter, who wrote this wonderful book. Jacqueline also says this is the year of the woman.
It is.
Absolutely, absolutely. So Shannon, I am so sad that this time has expired so quickly. They're going to make me have a 2-hour show before this is over. I know it. You have been such a delight to be here tonight.
This was so fun.
I hope you had a good time.
I did. I had so much more to say.
I know, right? Part 2.
I don't want to forget this.
Part 2. And this is why I'm saying, they keep saying that I probably need a 2-hour show, but I feel like I don't have that much to say. But it's the guests who are highlighted, But I thank you so much for joining us tonight. Like I said, we had a wonderful time talking about these relationships. Mr. Right meets misunderstood. And I would like to let everyone know tonight's show is brought to you in part by Audible. Audible is offering our listeners a free audiobook with a free 30-day trial membership. Just go to www.audibletrial.com/worldwide flavor. Browse the unmatched selections of audio programs, download a title for free, and start listening. It's just that easy. Again, go to www.audibletrial.com/worldwide flavor and start your free trial today. So, we've gotten all of your social media outlet information, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we just want to make sure everybody knows how to contact you. So we are going to wrap up the show next week. We have a wonderful guest next week. Her name is Geraldine Taylor. I know everyone has heard a lot about her. So she will be joining us next week to talk about her journey as a survivor of cancer. So don't forget to tune in. You can also, if you missed tonight's episode live, you can see the episode. It will be replayed on the new Facebook page, and we are still taping and preparing for our YouTube page. And I'm still looking for one more female to join me on Valentine's Day as we talk about dating and the successful single sister. And I see one of my potential guests online right now tonight. And so I'm excited to have her join us that day as well. Also, don't forget, we are still looking for sponsors who want to advertise business to get your, the word out there. We have a great rate if you do want to become a sponsor of the new Empowered Woman. Also, if you missed your opportunity to have a stylist, if you are looking for one, please reach out to Shakia Soil. She is an image consultant, stylist, and personal shopper, and she's located in the DMV. Her email address is Kiki Stylist. That is KIKI Stylist at mail.com. That's KIKI Stylist at mail.com, or on her IG page, Shakia Soil. All right. Well, that looks like that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Shannon, is there anything else you want to Linda, you are too funny.
She said.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to add before we wrap up? We still have about a minute left.
Be empowered. Praise God. I thank you so much. You did a wonderful job. This is an amazing show. I can see very big things happening. The guests that you've been bringing on are, including myself, have a very powerful. So just keep it up. We need platforms like this. It's not just Instagram and Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Those kind of can get saturated and we can get lost in all of the noise. So keep this up. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, Shannon. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. I am having fun. I must admit, I am having fun, even though each week, I'm frazzled about something. I'm going to make everybody laugh tonight. Yes, I am. I have to shout out to my stylist, Shakia Soil. I'm trying something new.
So I like it.
That's why I kept the camera off me tonight, because she told me I had to try some lashes. So I didn't know whether my lashes was going to be on my cheek. I'm still trying to get this thing down, y'all. Okay, my brother's been in my face the whole time with that camera. So I don't know what I'm looking like, y'all.
Well, she did a good job because those lashes are still in your eyes.
No, I put these on when I got home. So
you don't give yourself enough credit.
So this is us tonight. We are going to wrap it up before they come falling off.
When Rudy, her friend, had the eyelash and it fell off and looked like a spider on her face.
Oh, see, that was my fear. I was like, okay, that coupled with my hot flashes, it was just gonna melt off. So I made it 50 minutes. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on New, and join us right here next Thursday at 6 p.m. on the New Empowered Woman, where the new is all about you. Thank you. Have a great night.
The new is all about you. I like that. Thank y'all for joining. Bye.
Okay. Thank you guys for joining us. See, I'm melting down already.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night.